So I want to give a big shout out to Josh's Lawn and Landscape. He's been doing a lot of good videos, and it takes a lot to do the videos. And I'm trying to help him get to 1,000, subscribers, where he can start getting a little bit of change, and it starts making you feel like, well, you've accomplished something when you get to 1,000. Even though the money's not, all that much. But it requires a lot of effort to do these videos and to keep it going. So y'all go over to Josh's Lawn and Landscape. I'll put his icon up here somewhere in the video, and up here somewhere, and y'all help him get to 1,000, man. I think he's got like 700 and something, man. So big shout out to Josh over there, man. He's doing a lot of good stuff, a lot of informative videos, and he has been having some problems with his John Deere mower. Maybe some of you guys can check that out if you have any issues. He did a video over irrigation, a series of videos, and that was really good. That really, it made me see a lot of things that I didn't know about irrigation. It's always good to know a little bit about irrigation when you're a lawn care provider, because I don't know about you guys, but me, I've hit the the sprinkler heads and everything, so with the mowers over the years, and had to replace them, and I didn't know how to do that. So now I do. And that can save me a bunch of energy, time, effort, frustration, and worry. So y'all go check him out, man. Big shout out to Josh's Lawn and Landscape. I'll kick it. Okay, y'all, good morning. It's Thursday morning. Zach's a no call, no show. It is what it is. So the worst thing about it is I just didn't know before I woke up, so it kind of makes it where I have to scurry around in the morning. But it is what it is. Like I said yesterday, people can get their butt hurt all they want. It is what it is, I just feel like it's a shame that I invested all this time, energy, and effort into Zach, and Zach only, thinking that me and him could make it through the summer, and now he done let me down, see, in the middle of the summer. See, it's gonna be hard for me to find somebody, see, and that's the problem. So, because it ain't healthy for somebody to come out here to come out here off the couch into this heat, man, so at the end of the day, that's what I'm faced. See, I messed up, man. I put all my eggs in the Zach basket, hoping that he was gonna, I was really dependent on him. But I'm very disappointed more than I am anything else. These guys, they want to try to come out here and do like they want to do, and try to handle me like I'm one of their buddies or something. And I just don't respond well to that kind of thing. But one thing's for certain, the business will go on, right? And no matter what Zach does, I'm not going to change. So there's that. The business model is not going to change. I just hate it that, I've been over backwards for Zach, to get a place to stay, and all that, and fucking me up pretty bad at the end of the day. I'll maneuver through it because I'm a G, but it ain't ideal, So and I don't have a lot of time this week to be playing. I did have my mechanic had a guy that was looking for a job, and I talked to him yesterday, and so he may come out here with me. Now Anthony will be out here tomorrow, so me and Anthony will go through, you know, today. I mean, go through tomorrow and Saturday, and maybe even Sunday too. See, if I can get Anthony out here for 3 straight days, then I might if he can do that, you know, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the next month, I might make it, you know, without having Zach out here. So it ain't gonna be ideal, but you know, I talked to the Drewski yesterday, and the Drewski said that he'd come out here and help me too, you know, on some of the bigger cuts if needed. So that's another person. So, you know, see, I try to treat the guys right, and I try not to burn bridges. Now, you know, sometimes that happens, but usually it's more on their end than it is on my end. Usually their issues start becoming more than they can overcome. From the business perspective, from my perspective, and this is how I have to look at things, either Zach is gonna come out here and work, or he ain't. And either he's gonna quit or get fired, or he ain't. We ain't gonna have this, what we're going through right now. So, but I don't have time to run him down and chase him down and all that. He told me last night in a text message that he'd be here today. Well, he ain't here, you know. Anyway, he ain't responding to no text message, no phone call, no nothing. So, you know, that's the nature of the beast, man. So, I don't know what to say. I ain't gonna bellyache too much about it. I'm gonna because I got a list, you know, and the list has got to get done today. So the worst thing about it, more than anything, other than the fact that I invested all this time in hoping and praying and trying to, you know, to bring a guy out of the dungeons of their issues, you know, if I had just known that he wasn't coming to work today, then see, I could have planned things a lot different. See, yesterday I could have done a few more, but he told me he was coming to work today. So, I mean, and I had one guy come in the comments talking about, well, man, if he only lives 4 miles away, I'd go get him, you know, if he wanted to work. Yeah, but that's 4 miles that way, 4 miles back, and then 4 miles that way and 4 miles back. It's about an hour and maybe an hour a day, hour and 10 minutes per day that I'm on the road to get an employee, to pick up an employee and take them home, and I got to pay them. and when they get in, and so what you're saying is I go pick up Zach, I bring him back to my house, it's just crazy, and put him in the other truck. Then he runs down to the gas station, gets him a biscuit and whatever, or Hardee's or wherever he eats at, and I have to give him money, and yeah, yeah, you're talking about for me to do that, and I'll do that if we're working out of the one truck, but the business is not really structured to work out of one truck, you know. But it can be, you know. So what you see today. So I got a little bit of a later start than normal. Well, than what I wanted to. It ain't really later than normal. These yards are looking easy, dude. These yards are not bad at all. Oh my God, dude, this is gonna be sweet. Come on, man. This might take me 15 minutes, man. So this is one I usually send Zach to, but I don't know, man. You know, it's what it is, man. Probably gonna be crying about it all day long because it's unexpected, you know. But yeah, there ain't no way that I would entertain going and picking Zach up and taking him home every day. There ain't no way. Now last year, when I was picking him up, well, I had Drew in the other truck. So Zach was the third man, right? So you can justify it more like that. And he was a lot closer. He was only like a mile and a half, you know, and it was a lot closer in. See, Zach lives, you know, 4 miles directly opposite of the way that I normally work. I usually work on the other side, not on that side. So I usually work over here, and my house is here, and Zach is over here. So that tells you kind of what it is, you know. Not a big deal, but when you got, it's not a big deal when you got somebody like Drew coming in and hopping in the other truck, because see, we can always meet up somewhere, see. But see, I was depending on Zach to drive the other truck. That's the biggest difference. So, and Zach can play all these games all he wants, but you ain't gonna hurt me, man. You can't hurt me. You may make me mad, but you're not gonna hurt me. I've been doing this way too long. And at the end of the day, well, somebody else will come out here. You'll see. And once that happens, then Zach will be, I won't need him no more. Hopefully I can get somebody that's not on the fringes of everything. So, yeah. But Zach has not responded to anything I've said this, you know, texted him this morning, and it's not even showing that he. I've been texting Zach since 5 minutes after 7. Do you have a ride? Because see, I want to know these things as early as possible. Because if he didn't have a ride, then I want to know before 8 o'clock. Because if he had texted me right back at 10 minutes after 7 and said, no, man, I don't have a ride, then I would have been able to maneuver things around and got started an hour ago. See? And in an hour, I could do 2 properties in an hour. See? I can work a little later and I can start a little earlier, and I can really negate the other job, you know. But it's gonna take me some getting used to. And it's going to take me some, it's going to cost me more in fuel and stuff, but, you know, I won't have to pay out near the labor. Of course, I won't have nobody doing a lot of the labor either. So, you know, there's that. But I'm finna knock this one out. It's 8:15 right now. And yeah, y'all, let's go get it. Got a list, you know, and the list has got to get done today. And it's a terrible, terrible spot to be in. So beware if you are trying to grow a business, and once you step off into employees and you get the work required to pay employees, well, get ready for the headache that it can bring, you know. So I'm having to go about, I don't know, 10 minutes out of my way to go back to my house and load the other trailer up. I don't, man, it ain't healthy for me. And going through this ain't healthy for me. And motherfuckers playing stupid, that ain't healthy for me either. Because ain't nobody stupid when it comes to time for them to get paid. Oh, they smart as a whip then, you know. See, all this is wasting my time right here, right now. So I had to go, I'm gonna pull back up to the house. I don't trust Zach's judgment and all right now. I don't know what his, you know, all that stupid thinking is, right? I don't know, I have no idea. All right, y'all, I'm pulling back up to the house. Yeah, so I can jump through the employee hoops. Right? Yeah, I'm working for the employee now. It's not going to go well. It's not going to go well. So, all right, y'all. That's a start. But I'm having a hard time with it, man. So, I have a hard time dealing with the stupid shit. So, yeah. And see, I know that I'm slipping on something because I had to rush back in there and change everything around again. You know, what I should have done is just said, no, man, I'm good for the day. That's what I should have done. Let it hurt his pocket a little bit more. Pocket needs to feel a little more pain. So, but see, I'm spending a little more time running around than what I want to. You know, it's 9:38. So if he can go out there and get them done, then I mean, at the end of the day, I'm grasping for straws here, right? Because I need him to do these certain properties today. So tomorrow, if you don't show up tomorrow, then me and Anthony don't have to do these properties that I'm sending Zach to do today. Because, and we can go, then two of us can go cut the big cut. See, my thinking is, that's where I'm at. That's my thinking. My thinking is, okay, we got the big cuts, the $1 million street tomorrow, and if we have to do 3 yards in front of that with 2 people, then that's not going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? And I got to assume until something's different or changes, then that Zach ain't going to come to work tomorrow. Probably will tomorrow, but it's payday. But see, I'm zigzagging all over town, and this costing me a lot more money to run, and I got to pay Zach. Because, I mean, I'm only doing this because, well, it ain't because I have a warm, fuzzy feeling about Zach. It's because I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place with the spur of the moment, you know, scheduling and all. So, yeah. But, yeah. That's where we're at, man. And it's sad, but that's where we're at. I just have deja vu all over again from last year. I feel like I'm dealing with a glorified boat. That's what I feel like. You know, the head games that these folks play is just unparalleled, man. So, hell no. Can't make it to work on time. I damn sure can't do none of that kind of thing with you. And I guarantee you, he's gonna hit me up for money. He gonna say, man, I don't have no money, man. You know, I bet $1 million. See, if I was him, see, I got pride. I'd be like, man, I ain't figuring that motherfucker for shit. That's if I was Zach. But Zach, he don't care. He'll ask for it. He literally probably doesn't have $1 in his pocket. Probably not $1. You know. You do right, I'll look out for you. You start jerking my chain, well then I start jerking your chain. So, you know, everything goes good until you know, start getting regular money. Regular money hurts folks, man. You'd think it'd help them, but it don't. It hurts them. It hurts them bad because they can't deal with it. More money, more problems. That's a famous saying, y'all. Okay, so I got that one done. So the other day, I was asking you guys, you know, what's the most money you made in a day just mowing solo? Now, I've had a lot of guys come back, you know, saying that they've made, you know, 1,000 or 1,300 or 1,400, you know, but it wasn't just mowing. I'm talking about just doing lawn care maintenance. I mean, I know I've made a lot more than $1,000 in a day if I got the Bobcat, or if I'm doing, you know, fertilization or whatever. But I'm talking about what you actually made mowing grass, where the only expense you have is fuel. I guess that's what I didn't really say. So, I mean, I ran the Bobcat for a day and made $2 grand. I mean, I have. I made $5,000 in 3 days with the Bobcat. So, I mean, I was talking about just the lawn maintenance. If you're doing fertilization and stuff like that, well, you have a product that you have to buy, and you have to buy fuel too. You know, I mean, fuel's a given. I mean, to make any money, anybody in the working world that ain't working from home, I guess, in the service business, that ain't working from home, has to buy fuel to get to work. Whether you're a 9 to 5 working at the warehouse, at the office building, or you're an entrepreneur out here, you know, doing your own gig. I think one guy came in there and he was saying that he does, you know, $1,000 on the regular, but it's not just mowing grass, and it's not lawn maintenance. There's fertilization and weed control. So I would ask, you know, okay, that's good. I mean, it really is good. But what does the fertilization cost you? I mean, because you got to have fuel too. Everybody has to have fuel. So I was just curious what the fertilization, the actual product cost. But my question was really about how much you've made solo mowing lawns, lawn maintenance, not weed prevention and fertilization and all that, you know. And I'm still curious. Most of you guys came back, and I can tell y'all keeping it real, because, well, I mean, if somebody comes in the comments and tells me, yeah, they make $2,000 a day solo cutting grass, well, I'll probably say they're full of shit. That's just me. And they do that every day. Now, I do realize that some jobs are more lucrative than others, but if I'm solo, then I'm gonna max out on average. Now, I'm not, and I know there are sometimes it's a little bit more, and a lot of times it's a little bit less, but I'm probably gonna average around 600 a day. You know, and that's a good day. You know, mowing, lawn maintenance in the area that I'm at. So you would have to deduct fuel. You know, you would have to deduct fuel from that, and you know, I just round fuel off to $100 a day across the board for each rig, right? Sometimes it don't cost quite that much according to the the route that we're on, but that's what I average. I have that automatically taken out of the money every day. See, my software does all that for me every day. I don't have to remember. Well, I put $84.23 in fuel. Though I can go that deep if I need to, because I put all the fuel on the same card. But, and if I was ever asked, that, then I could show that, right? I don't keep up with the dollars and the cents in my software. I just don't. It's just, I mean, I'm at, I like to keep everything around nice, easy number, That's just me, I round it up, or I round it to, if it's $88, that's 90. If it's $93, that's 95. I'm not going 92, 42 or whatever. I ain't gonna do all that. And I know I'm probably gonna have somebody come and go, well, you need to keep a better record than that, man. Well, on fuel I can. If I ever get audited or anything, I have the actual fuel receipts, because I keep it all on one card. So, but that was what I was asking the other day. I wasn't really, I know that there are occupations out there where you can make a lot more than mowing grass, but I was just talking about mowing grass, how it relates to being solo or not, you know. That's all I was really talking about. So yeah. All right, I got to run in here to Publix. I'm gonna get my wife some flowers, man, because she's been sick, and flowers cheer her up, and I'm all about you know, being kind and to the folks that are kind to me. So we really overachieved. And we needed to. 3 o'clock, you know, I did about, see, I did 5 and he did 5. So some of them were big, and a lot of, he did 5, I did 5, and we did 1. But we got started late, you know. I guess better late than never. So I just dropped Zach off. He did good today. You know, he missed yesterday behind not having a ride. I hope he can get all that figured out, man, because it's gonna be dragging me, man. It really is. If he can't figure it out, so. My mom's got a car that she hasn't driven. She doesn't drive it. And I could probably get that car for Zach. It ain't nothing nice or anything. It's old. It ain't gonna be able to take a beating, you know. Zach will have to be sparingly with it, but you know, I don't know if he can. I don't know if he knows how to do that. It's so old that I don't know how old, but it's old. It ain't worth nothing, and it could break down tomorrow. But if I can get it, if Zach can come up with some money, about $1,000, I could probably get it from her. You know, I don't know that 100%, but you know, I don't know if I'm buying him a headache or not, but it'll be a start. If it lasts him the rest of the summer, you know, just to get to and from work, it'd be worth it. Because he's paying a lot of money in gas, you know. So, but see, he'd have to stay out in the street at night and stuff, because the car's going to end up breaking down, and then what would happen is he'd feel like he got ripped off. And my thinking is, buy a $1,000 car. Well, you got a $1,000 car, and that's about all you got. So I don't know all the specs on the car. I know it's not. It ain't nothing. It ain't. You know, all that there. But it'll get him to and from work for the next couple of months, I know for sure. But Zach's not really the type to put money in a vehicle. You know, he's not going to do any preventable stuff. I don't know what it would need. It hasn't been driven regular in a couple of years. But it's over 20 years old. I'm pretty sure. It's a stick. The AC don't work. It's a 4-door Honda Accord from back in the day, and got a bunch of miles on it too. It looks like it. But I told Zach, I said, you come up with $1,000 cash in your hand. I ain't talking about what you say and all that. I'm talking about cash money. And then I'll go over there and get that car for him, you know, if she'll sell it. I'm gonna talk to her about it here in a little while. It's 3 o'clock. I'm glad that we're done. We got everything on the list done today, and yeah, been a good day. It didn't start off that great, but it's been a good day since. So anyway, I just pulled to the house, y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's Sammy Time Thursday, y'all. See ya.